Hello and welcome to our wildlife highlights for the week of September 24th, 2023. We'll start off with this young female raven who lands in Jack and Anna's territory and is more than likely a member of their current juvenile raven school. She's already starting to develop her own personal call. Unfortunately, this doesn't sit well with Jack, who lands near her and then proceeds to push her out of this spot. She's upset by this, as you can clearly hear. She obviously didn't like being treated this way, but Jack is simply reminding her that this is his territory. The local coyote family is still present. Terry vocalizing. Teresa vocalizing. I'll leave a link to a longer video in the description. Looks like Teresa finds a dead rodent. Alright, this is interesting. So, Terry seems to have found an old dried up piece of bread, and he walks around acting as though he's burying it. He goes through this motion a few times, where he digs a hole, places the bread in it, and then doesn't cover it up, and then proceeds to walk away with it. Finally, he finds this spot where he successfully buries it. He then walks over to this spot, digs a hole, and places a small morsel here. He walks away without covering it up. A couple of minutes later, Teresa, who has obviously been watching Terry, comes over to investigate. She takes whatever it was that Terry hid in this location and then proceeds to go over to where he buried the bread. She breaks it in half, walks over to a nearby spot and proceeds to bury it here. Teresa grabs the other half and flies off with it. And she ends up joining up with Terry, carrying her stolen treasure in her beak. A few shots of Jack and Anna's Raven School. This one appears to be playing with the juvenile red-tailed hawk. Another look at Terry and Teresa together. We'll go out with Teresa perched in one of her favorite spots, overlooking her territory. That's it for this week. Subscribe for more wildlife content coming your way.